What's going on, guys? It's Mr. F9916 and welcome to episode 67 of the MLB 16 show. Road to the show. I hope you all are having a good weekend so far. Big news in this episode. We are going up to the Hall of Fame difficulty level. We were on All-Star and it is now time to go up to Hall of Fame. So I've just been dominating so much, I figured I need to up it a little bit. My ERA is almost under 1 right now, and it's starting to get to the point where it's just a tad unrealistic. So I'm going to up it and see how this goes. I want to finish strong, though, because I still have, I'm in the lead for reliever of the year. So that's obviously going to be my goal. First batter we face on the Hall of Fame difficulty level is going to be down here in Atlanta. The Braves are in first place. Actually, in real life, they'd be having a new stadium by this point. I guess they're opening a new stadium next year. That'll be nice to see. I think it'll be the first new stadium since my Minnesota Twins got a new stadium. No, Miami. I think Miami was actually the most recent one, so I should know that. I've been playing a bunch there recently. But either way, next batter, we're going to get him to do my favorite thing aside from a strikeout, which is a double play, and boom, there are suddenly 2 gone. As I said, that is fantastic when that happens, because you go from no outs immediately to 2 outs, and look at that, a beautifully turned double play as well from the third baseman over to second, then to first. So we have 2 out. Next batter, we're going to throw a changeup on 1-0. That one's going to be in there for a strike, so it's a 1-1. Next pitch is going to be a sinker that misses just low and away, and it becomes 2-1. We bring it back to 2-2, going for the strikeout, but he is just able to hold off on that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, which is just inside. So it goes to 3-2. We're going to go low and away with a sinker, trying to get him to hit one on the ground here. Unfortunately, that misses just low. Nice job laying off by the batter. He takes ball 4. We have a runner on first. Next batter comes in, takes the first pitch for a strike. That's a sinker. We're going to keep it low and away on the next pitch, and he hits this on the ground. Shortstop fields a nice flip out of the glove to second base, and that is going to do it. We get our 38th save of the year, almost at 40. We'll have a chance to reach 40 actually in this episode. So, 40 saves in a year is a pretty fantastic statistic to have. As you see, some of our trading is starting to get to the point where it might be going down a little bit, so trying to add those points, stay up. We are an 85 overall. We want to get a little bit higher than that, obviously. Doing a little training session, it didn't go so well. The last batter, we were able to push ourselves over that 900-point mark, so we do get at least a bronze medal. At least it's 100 training points. Nothing special right there, only getting 100. Those simulated games are very, very hard, but we do get it. Coming into our next game, and our ERA, look at that, 1.09. We are just on fire right now in our 51st appearance of the season as well. So we've had a lot of innings pitched this year, which is not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. 1-1 count to the first batter. We are playing against Miami yet again. He hits it on the ground to second. We throw it to first, and there is 1 gone here in the top of the 9th inning. As you see, we're actually losing, so this is not a save opportunity. The next batter is going to line it to left field, and that's straight to the left fielder, who makes an easy catch. And there are 2 gone, so going through this pretty quickly here. Next batter comes in, first pitch to him. He's going to hit it right on the ground. Third base makes a nice sliding stop, throws to first, and we complete the perfect inning. So it wasn't a save, but gosh, that was a fast inning. They all put it in play, but it was all right to fielders, and that's just the way I like to have it done. Coming into our next game, as you see, ERA now down to 1.07. If we can get it below 1 on this difficulty level, that would just be insane. We actually are winning this game 2-0. We were losing the last game 2-0. We're winning this one 2-0. So we have a chance to make a save. Looking for our 39th of the year. And the first batter is going to foul that pitch off. The count ends up going full. We're going to try to strike him out. Instead, he's going to hit it right to second base, who throws to first. A lot of routine ground balls in this episode, but there's nothing wrong with that. So the next batter comes in. First pitch to him is going to be a changeup just low. We miss. We bring it back to 1-1 though. The next pitch is going to be another changeup, which he fouls it off. So we have him down 1-2, going for the strikeout, going low and away. I think with a sinker here on 2-2. Instead, he hits it right on the ground. Shortstop fields on the run, throws to first, and another ground ball out. A lot of ground ball outs in this episode, but again, I can't complain. 2 outs. First pitch. Going to be a sinker in there for a strike. Good job for Jack Davis getting a first pitch strike right there. Those are always important. And the next pitch, he's just going to hit to left field. Left fielder ranges to his left and makes the catch. And that does it. We get the save. 1, 2, 3 inning yet again, and this difficulty level, Jack Davis is still playing fantastic. I guess that shows what type of year he's having, you know? I guess he's just so on fire this year that legend difficulty might not be stopping him. I don't know. Trust me, I'm not going up to legend anytime soon. But coming into our next game, we are yet again at home here in New York, playing against Atlanta, though. We just went to Atlanta, and now they come here to New York. We're winning 2-0 here in the top of the ninth, and the count is also 2-0. We come back with a changeup for a strike, making it 2-1. That's going to be followed by another pitch, which is hit on the ground. Shortstop fields, throws to first, and there's one gone here in this ninth inning. Next batter comes in, first pitch to him, we're going to go low and away. Manny Machado, actually, I think is who that is. It's on the ground to short. We get it to first, and the shortstop's busy in this one, but there are 2 gone. 2 up, 2 down yet again, where Bryce Harper comes in, though. He's trying to end my streak of getting batters out, which I think is like, I've got like 8 or 9 batters out in a row over the last couple games. Pretty fantastic. Next pitch to Harper. He's going to line this into right field, and that one is over the head of the right fielder. Off the wall. It takes a weird bounce. Fielder's going to have to make a nice play to keep the runner at second, and sure enough, he does get a good throw back in the right fielder. So Harper gets a double, and that's the first hit off of Jack Davis in quite a while. Next batter comes in, though. First pitch is going to be a changeup on the outside corner. That's just in there for a strike. It's Freddie Freeman batting as he takes a sinker. That one he actually should have swung at. That was right there. 2-2, though. Going for the strikeout, trying to end this game. He lays off a curveball low and away. So it is 1-2, then it goes to 2-2, and we are going to strike him out on the changeup. Caught looking, and we get the save. And there it is, number 40 on the year for Jack Davis. Pretty fantastic that we've reached 40 saves, and we still have, I think, 2 or 3 weeks left in the season. So, you know, a chance for Jack Davis to maybe even get up to 45. That would be pretty fantastic. Coming into our next game, though, our strikeouts are pretty much at 1 strikeout per inning, as they've always been through my career. 50 strikeouts through 52 innings is what I have so far this year. So that's at least held consistent. It's been down a little bit in the last few episodes, or in the last few games, because I think I put the difficulty level up. But either way, playing against the Braves again, trying to get another save. We get the bottom of the lineup, I think, this time, so we don't have to face Harper, which is nice. The Braves actually have a lot of really good people. They have, I think, Machado, Harper. They have like their offense is just loaded. That's why they're in first place in my division right now. They've made a bunch of trades over the last couple years. They're really, really good. Either way, we're going to get the next batter to hit it on the ground to the shortstop, who throws to first for the out. And there are 2 gone. Next batter comes in. The count actually went all the way to 3-1, but we get him to hit it to the shortstop yet again, who's been super busy in this episode. But he makes the catch on a line drive, and we get our 41st save of the year, 129th of our career. And that, guys, is going to be it for this episode. Let's take a look at the standings before we leave this episode, though, and the news is not great. We are 70-74. I think still 5.5 back in the wild card, so we're going to have to go on a tear if we want to make these playoffs. It's possible, but I can't promise anything. In the next episode, guys, we will be playing the Philadelphia Phillies. For now, we'll see you next time. Make sure y'all rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mr. F like 9916. Peace.